So moving right along with our part two of behind the scenes for Maximum Carnage shoots, we're gonna start getting into the actual street fights. We're gonna do a bunch, a variety of the heroes that he teams that show up in this comic book. That was always one of the cool parts of Maximum Carnage's. Iron Fist is in it, Morbius is in it, Captain America, Firestar. Who else is in it? Deathlock. There's just a lot of guest stars. I mean, Black Cat and Venom, obviously, and so there's widespread rioting. We saw in our Jessica Jones interview the cause of that, and this is just basically we're gonna have a series of rioting shots with the heroes taking on either civilians that are out of control or else. Hero versus villain shots. So this is the first one. This may even be the only one we have with Iron Fist in it. I don't know if I'll do another one with him or not. He's not even in the comic that much. But any chance to get him in a street fight scenario is always kind of fun to shoot that. So anyways, this is the first shot. We'll go on to the next one. So here's our next shot. This is another team up. We got Carrion, which I think we saw him in another shot, but I figured we'd get him in the front and center. He came out a while ago as a Toys R Us exclusive, and it was kind of like, as soon as we got him, it was like, God, I hope we get the rest of the characters from Maximum Carnage. So this wave has been kind of hinted at or whatever with that figure, and it's nice to finally have him with them. But I wanted to have a nice Carnage Carrion team up, and it turned out pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to do next. We'll see what's next. So here's our next shot. We have another team up with Captain America, Spider-Man, there's Doppelganger, and then Demo Goblin there. I just wanted to do a team up with all, this is all pretty random, so just get another one of the people that Spider-Man teams up with in another shot. So, this is it's a bunch of Tamashi flame effects there. Like Captain America's your basic Captain America. This Dio I bought from Chris Lyons. And I don't use it enough. I do use it quite a bit, but not as much as I probably should. But so that's that. Let's go on to the next shot. So here's our next shot. It's one of my aerial shots. Always my favorite to do. We have Hobgoblin taking on a kit bash of Morbius, which is a Morbius head. Actually Shriek's hair, and then the Gimp from Pulp Fiction's body. It's kind of like this weird S&M thing that Morbius was wearing at the time in this era. And the Kit Bash works, pretty good. Pretty accurate to the comics. And then we have on the ground Venom's team fighting, Carnage's team fighting Spider-Man and his team. So, pretty cool. I got a couple wood dolls. Got these guys flying through the air. This is a pretty neat shot. I like it. It turned out good. So on to the next one. So here's our next shot. I think this might be our last real group shot. I've done a pretty good job of getting the chaos of the rioters and looting and all that other stuff. And then the two teams taking on each other, or Venom's team wreaking havoc, or Carnage, or whatever. And this is the last of the guest stars. We have this Firestar. It's a kit bashed custom Firestar. She's from the New Warriors. This is the design of her costume. I'll give you guys a closer look at it, later on after this shot. But she, she's put together, there's her Captain America boots, black legs, red hip, and then when I give you a closer look, you'll be able to see the chest piece. The torso itself is from the Wasp, the classic Wasp. The arms are from Iron Man, and then the face is from a Marvel vs. Capcom character I don't know. So, she comes with a Super Skrull. And then your basic red hair. But we'll give you guys a closer look at that later just to show you how to make a pretty easy to make Firestar from the Maximum Carnage series. So anyways, yeah, very happy with this. I mean, if you look, actually, let's. So here's our next shot. You know, what Spider-Man storyline is complete without J. Jonah Jameson being involved? So that's pretty much what this one's all about, is these guys come to visit him to set a trap for Carnage, and I can't remember where exactly that all goes, but yeah, so yeah, it's awesome having J. Jonah Jameson in here. It's awesome having these 5 approach him, and I think the shot turned out pretty good. I really like it. How everything turned out. I filled in a lot of blanks. This board back here with all the lines to it, that's from Rick and Morty. I got a coffee mug. I got a laptop you're not going to really see. This phone. The phone is from Michael's Craft Store, along with that globe in back. Yeah, and those books on the bookshelf are from Michael's. The coffee mug and that Spider-Man newspaper above the doorway, that's those are mini-mates actually. That J. Jonah Jameson comes with the newspaper, and he comes with a rolled up one in his hand, and it's actually, you know, pretty detailed. It says Daily Bugle right on it. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, pretty cool shot. We'll do one more with Jonah that's kind of based out of the comic, and then we'll move on to our final big throwdown in a park with Spider-Man, Carnage, and Venom. So this is going to be a paneled shot again, the next one with J. Jonah Jameson. This is going to be him yelling at Venom and actually Cloak are going to be in the other panel of this shot. But yeah, this it's just kind of a close-up of J. Jonah Jameson. He has that rolled-up newspaper in his hand. Like I said, there's a lot of detail on it, so I figured why not show that off. Yeah, let's go to the other part of this paneled shot. So yeah, here's the other part of that paneled shot. You know, J. Jonah Jameson is talking to these two. I can't even remember what he says, but I'll have to look that up. I don't know if you guys noticed, I forgot to say it in my last video, but I did a little bit of an Easter egg. Behind J. Jonah Jameson, there's 2 people walking. So I made them look purposely like Lois Lane and Clark Kent, and figured I'll just slip them in the background just for the heck of it. Little Easter egg for me and the people who watch these videos. It's just kind of fun to throw them in there. But yeah, just a nice simple shot. Try to get as much of that shadow out of there that is around Venom. But otherwise, yeah, this is part of the paneled shot. So we'll see what that looks like at the end of this video. So yeah, let's go to the final park battle with oh, actually, real quick here, I knew there's something else I wanted to do in this segment, but yeah, Firestar. So yeah, this is pretty close to the comics version. We have, I said it before, but I may as well go through it again. We have just standard red hair, maybe that was Jean Grey, I can't remember what that came with. The face is from Marvel vs. Capcom mini-made. I don't know Capcom, so I don't know the character, but it comes with Super Skrull. The torso is actually the Wasp. Just in the center, you can see a little bit of red. That's actually the wasp symbol on her chest, but it's kind of painted over, so I didn't worry about it too much. The arms are Iron Man, classic Iron Man, one of the oldest ones. I really like the black they put on. It kind of helps it make it look like it's glistening. Yeah, and then just standard red hip piece, and then black legs, and then red boots from another Captain America, extra Captain America I had. So, yeah, pretty legit for, the comics, in my opinion. So, anyways, yeah, let's go to the next shot. So before we get into the final showdown with Venom and Carnage and Spider-Man, there's this shot, which is pretty iconic. Actually, I've always meant to do it before the Maximum Carnage mates ever came around. You know, Spider-Man's pretty much defeated. Captain America shows up in a park, and kind of this is pretty much pretty darn true to the the original shot. So Had to do this one quick before we do the final Venom Spider-Man Carnage shot. So, all right. And here, let's go over a few things. This tree is from a Movie Monsters thing, McFarlane, which is a pretty awesome looking chunk of wood. All these trees are actually from craft stores, Michael's, or what's the big one, the Hobby Town or whatever it's called. And yeah, I like to buy a variety of them, large, small, whatever. And then all these little shrubs. Some of these little shrubs here, they sell, but you can see the stem on them. So usually whenever I use them, I take these big ones shed a lot. The shrubs, the leaves and the vegetation fall off them quite a bit. So I just use them on the ground to block the stems so you can't really see the stems. And yeah, so that's kind of how I get this natural look. If you notice, all the other tree stems are kind of hidden. You know, I got my two lights here in front. I got one above. And then I got this one in back just to help light up, you know, behind cap so we can distinguish the trees and the ground from the horizon and stuff. It's a great look for pictures, having that, being able to see all the outline of all the trees and stuff. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much this shot. Let's move on to the next one. All right, everybody, so actually I'm going to end this video and move on to the next one. We're going to do the final battle on a separate video. We're already at like 12 or 15 minutes or something for behind the scenes, and the next one, there's actually quite a bit more than I thought there would be, so we're going to make one more video of Maximum Carnage shots, and then we'll pretty much be done with this whole run. Let's go on. Let's, yeah, end this video, I guess. Hit that like and subscribe button. Check out my Instagram and Facebook. I'll have links in the description of this video for them. And yeah, catch the next video. Catch the other behind the scenes for Maximum Carnage. And then this scene is actually getting set up for the next video. So we'll see you guys at the next video. Bye now.